Church Everywhere. I'm Marty.
And I'm Nathan.
Hey, how did that 5K go with your family? It's pretty cool you guys all decided to run together.
Yeah, well, we ran with our kids, so we didn't all run together. Most of the kids walked with my wife, but my oldest son, he actually placed 6th overall in the race, so we're pretty excited.
That's awesome. 6th place is amazing.
Yeah, and we've got some pretty awesome plans for what we're gonna do next.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, we're gonna race some cars, and then we're gonna get in a race with some planes maybe, or a rocket. The sky's the limit.
Wait, you guys wanna race cars?
Yeah, wouldn't it be amazing to beat a car in a race?
Remind me again, what place did he get in the race? 6? You got 6th?
Yeah, I didn't get 6. My son got 6.
So what about you? You won, right?
No, I actually came in 13th.
Well, 13th is good in a big competitive race. That's still pretty great.
Yeah, it wasn't a big race, and it wasn't actually very competitive. It was really just organized by some neighbors in a neighborhood, and most of the people actually just walked it.
Right, well maybe a race in cars is a little too impossible. Though it's pretty amazing to watch someone even when the contest is really uneven. And you never know what will happen. Like we can see in this clip from A Princess Bride. Check it out.
I did that on purpose. I don't have to miss.
I believe you. So what happens now?
We face each other as God intended. Sportsmanlike. No tricks, no weapons. Skill against skill alone.
You mean you'll put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people?
I can kill you now.
Frankly, I think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand fighting.
It's not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
Look, are you just fiddling around with me or what?
I just want you to feel you're doing well. I hate for people to die on behalf. You're quick.
A good thing, too.
Why you wearing a mask? Were you burned by acid or something like that?
Oh, no, it's just they're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future.
I just feared when you give me so much trouble.
Why is that, do you think?
Well, I haven't fought just one person for so long. Been specializing in groups, battling gangs for local charities, that kind of thing.
Why should that make such a difference?
When, you see, you use different moves when you're fighting. Half a dozen people. Then we only have to be one. About one.
I do not envy you the headache you will have when you awake. But in the meantime, rest well and dream of large women.
I love that line that the man in black says. I think the odds are slightly in your favor.
We've all been on one side of that equation before, right? Either feeling like the odds are utterly stacked against us,
Or like we're the shoo-in and that we've got everything we need to win.
but isn't it fascinating that even with massive differences between them, that the favorite, the guy who was so much stronger and was the giant, still lost?
See, when we think of strength and ability on a relative scale, we're always going to get a little thrown off.
Even when the gap in strength and size is wider, I mean, think of David and Goliath, right?
The fight in that clip was at least between two fighters, even if they were differently sized. But David, he was a shepherd. He was a child. And he was basically unarmed. And Goliath, I mean, think about like a goat fighting a grizzly bear head on. It should not work.
But one of the amazing things about God is that he's not trapped by the same relative scale that we are, that runs from weak to strong.
God is God, and God, he conquers the giants with a stone from the sling of a child.
And he doesn't stop there. God doesn't just bring his absolute strength to bear against all odds. He can slay other giants in our lives too.
God can slay the giants we have no chance against. Failure, addiction, fear, anger, sin.
And when he slays that impossible giant, it's a story worth telling. So when God tops the giants in your life, you need to tell those stories.
I know it might seem a little embarrassing to admit when you're on the weaker side of the scale, but if that helps you out, everybody else already knows it. We know it about ourselves. We know that we are more like David than Goliath. So don't be afraid to tell that story. People need you to tell the stories of when God shows up and rescues you.
You are the church everywhere. God has already strategically placed you in the lives of people who are facing some pretty scary giants. And they need your help. We don't need you to beat the giant for them. We need you to remind them that no matter how big the giants are and no matter how impossible the odds are, God's bigger and God can do it.
And remind them that they're not alone because they've got God.
Remember, you're not just an online worshiper. You're the everywhere church, and you're not in this alone. If you need help seeing how God can slay your giants or slay the giants of your friends, email us.
Connect with us if you need support, and we'll see you again soon for another episode.